63.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is the rhomboid trapezius.
Do you want the thing square or you
No. Okay. So you see the tension here in the rhomboid trapezius. See the tension in the tricep, bicep, flexors. So he is overloading this left fore.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is overloading the left fore, and okay, good. 18 reps. Don't want to challenge you anymore.
I was overthinking the question before.
All right. Okay, so in the intercostals, we have no tension in the loin. So I don't see any saddle issues, at least on this side. I don't think it would be bilateral if it was. So I don't have any problem here. 6 lumbar, unless you're an Arab.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's 5. Okay, so right here, we have tension.
Yeah.
Right? Because there was a lot of tension in his hips. Mm-hmm. And the psoas, okay? Yeah. The psoas originates right here. Yeah, okay. His croup is way too sharp, but that he came to you with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now appreciate that same pressure, that no reaction,
Right.
A lot of reaction.
Yeah, that we, I had him at the vet this summer. He was having some lameness issues, and he checked that, and he like jumped up in the air. It was really significant. So that doesn't surprise me at all. And of course, the vet's response was, let's put him on, oh my goodness, starts with an R, methocarbamol, there we go, robotics. And I'm like, well, that's not really...
Does nothing.
That's why I have you here.
Does nothing.
It's not going to help.
Now let's go to the bad side.
Not bad.
Okay, he's going to have a lot of jaw pain. He's going to have a lot of jaw pain here. More so than the other side, right? Mm-hmm. So that's part of his anxiety, because he has this pain all the time, 24 hours a day.
That's what I've been suspecting. I don't know how to fix it. Myself, I don't know how to fix it. So.
Okay, so I don't want to see any pain here.
Okay. And why would you automatically know that?
I've already touched it.
Oh.
I touched his pterygoid.
Okay.
And so his pterygoid told me that we had tension here, and so that I knew we were going to have massive tension there. Right? So I don't want to see pain here. Don't want to see it. Right. Okay, good. See that? Okay, so C3, C4, C5, 6, 7. Okay, you see that tension?
That's right. So that's probably compensating for the...
Very good. Okay? And in the cascade pattern, it goes 7, 6, 5. On the other side, it went 1, 2, 3. Right? And so this muscle, very important to move the right side forward.
He has so much trouble with that. When I ride him, he's super crooked.
But look at the tension here in this muscle.
Yeah. So
this is the sternocleidoideus. It attaches right here. It's already in a contracted state because of this right here. Right? Okay, so you remember the tension that we had on the other side of the rhomboid trapezius? The other side on the tricep, see that?
Yeah.
We don't have any tension there. But now from here back, we're going to have the evil. Right?
Yeah, not surprised.
Okay, so good. Okay, so now it's going to get to the evil. So you see the immediate change once I got to the gluteal sacral? And it's all painful right here. Right? So the key for us, we've identified him as a right-sided horse who's transferring on the diagonal to the pole, transferring to the diagonal to the lower cervical, then to the left fore because he's unable to carry the load from his right arm, and then bilaterally, psoas tension, hip tension, hamstring tension, short gait and rear, limited impulsion.
Yeah.
All right?
And that's exactly
all right? Good?
And when to add to that, well, not that part, but up front, when you try to get this horse to stop square, you'll feel and look and think he's square, but he's literally like,
of course
his right front is back here, but his
shoulders
shoulders look square at that point. So his shoulders have to look like they're like this for him to actually
Well,
square.
if you
so
look at...
I guess that's because that's so contracted all the time.
It's because this is under too much tension.
Okay.
Right? So, let's show you what you're going to do.
All right.
Okay? Because there's no one off. First of all, how many muscles on the horse? One, because everything is an aggregate.
Oh.
No horse works, but in traditional medicine, we want to say, there's a problem, and disregard. I mean, the masseter tension, the tension here, and it's all connected.
Yeah.
It's a symphony. Here's the conductor. First violin is right here. First violin is the most important instrument. So when first violin goes out, then the other instruments start taking a balance, and they can't do that. All right? So now, I'm going to show you now the myofascial work that you'll do, because it's just not a one-off. It's really a paradigm shift. In that paradigm shift, you say, okay, Gib has had this tension for 8 years. 8 years, all right? And so in that tension pattern, we need to break the cycle by doing the things that can make him relieved all the time. His anxiety and his nervousness in certain situations goes with pole pain and jaw pain. All right, so let's take that away. So the first thing we're going to do is going to take a cookie.
Oh, good.
I never give the cookie, I give the treat, though. All right? This cookie was only a day old. The last one I lost was 6 weeks old. That shows how long I don't use it. Yeah. I mean, so I'm going to take away, I'm going to open up the fascia between the pole, or the C1 and the skull.
Okay.
All right? So I'm going to hold the halter.
Okay.
None of this is physically imposing.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the halter and then I say, okay, Gib. Bend high and tight. All right? Mm-hmm. High and tight, and keep them there.
Like count of 5, you think? Or?
Until he really fatigues of doing it. He's kind of a cookie monster. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good enough. And usually horses will break the cycle a lot easier. Okay, so do you remember the jaw pain? Mm-hmm. Remember the pole pain?
Wow.
Right? So I haven't adjusted anything. All I've done is relax the fascia, relax the muscles, relax the fascia, broken up that neural tension. Right, come over this way. Okay, so the jaw pain is still here. Yeah. Because I've done nothing to... Jaw pain is reflective pain. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. So it's not a primary. In 99.9% of the cases, it's not a primary. It's a reflective pain. So all these bits that get changed and all these worry. I mean, yes, the teeth can be misformed because they are uneven wearing because he's clenching his teeth all the time. Okay, so come on over here. Well, I'm sorry. This one? Okay. Okay, so let me see your left hand. Okay. Jugular group. Hill, cervical vertebra. Okay. Valley, hill, valley, hill, valley, hill, valley. Yeah. Okay, so what we have to do is a modified carrot stretch that will isolate each individual cervical vertebra. All right? To open up, so what we're going to do is do this. Yeah. Right? Okay. So heel the hand in the valley about mid-neck. Okay. All right? And so I'm going to push in into that valley. Mm-hmm. Good? Yep. Little snap, crackle, don't worry about it unless he falls to the ground, and then I'll lose my nose. Push in again. Good. You have to do a little bit deeper as you go down. Good. I call this hills and valleys. And then the last one, so I've done 4. But each time I've gone back to neutral. All right? Mm-hmm. So really pushing in.
So how hard, push on my shoulder, how hard?
Pretty good. I'm essentially creating a lever. Keep him there, yeah. I'm creating a fulcrum for him to balance around. Okay. All right? And so if you never give him the treat with that exercise, he won't become a cookie monster. Throw in the bucket if you want, or just forget it, because he's going to get reprieve here. All right?
Better?
You see that? Yeah. See how he has no tension? I can't tell you how many necks are injected.
Oh yeah, I know.
How many necks are injected for that when really it's fascial tension, it's range of motion. So now we don't have that tissue. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to work.
The jaw? Is that
still painful?
Okay.
It's painful.
Okay.
Let's do that next. Okay, so we all have in our hands a method to relax muscles. Mm-hmm. Form a cup. Okay. Right? Try to get that echo. Okay. Okay. You get a horse who's tied up, just start cupping him. I'm going to open up the pelvis.
Okay.
I'm going to come to this ledge.
Okay.
Right? People call it pointed hip. Bad term.
Yeah.
Okay, hips back here. Let's call the tubercocci or the pelvis.
Okay.
Right? So I'm going to put my least dominant hand on the top of this ledge.
Less.
I will tell you that there's a lot of relationship between the dorsal nerves and the ventral GI.
Yeah.
Okay? So my ledge is right here.
Okay.
Right?
You're all right.
He says, stop using me as a tool. Just get it done. Okay, so my elbows are going to be straight down. I call this the taffy pull.
Okay.
The taffy pull because I'm going to wait until I get that relaxation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so about 7.
Okay. Until
All
you
right.
feel it really relax.
Go ahead and cut my hand. Okay, grab my hammer.
Okay.
Pull a little bit until you get this.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
See how slight that was? That's what you're going to feel.
Okay.
But now,
Oh, goodness, Gibby.
because
That's wonderful.
that right hind pain,
Yeah.
it's an ipsilateral response, which means the most painful thing on this side
Is
was
right
that
there?
gluteal sacral,
Okay.
right? And so that's why he relaxes here.
Yeah. Okay.
Good? So now let's do the hips.
All right.
There are 2 exercises for them. If you could do both, then it would be great. But thoroughbred that have been under this kind of tension for a long time, usually not going to get it there.
Okay.
So I'll go to the second way. That on the track they call the money maker because suddenly they're able to get impulsion back.